If you're buying or selling a house or just thinking about it, it's always a good time to get some advice from our favorite realtor over here. It's Real Estate with Jeff time. Now, Jeff is the owner of White House Realty, and we always look forward to hearing from you, Jeff, on what's kind of happening with the housing market.
Housing market's still hot. You know, so we typically will have a bit of a slowdown right around when school goes back. People are more focused on their kids getting ready for school. And then after school starts, about a week or two after that, we'll see the market begin to pick back up. But with that being said, the market is still hot. In fact, we do have a market report here. Currently 202 single-family homes on the market. And I just want to reiterate, this market report is for Bismarck, Mandan, Lincoln, and the surrounding areas, which include Burleigh and Morton County. And it's only for single-family homes, does not include lots, mobile homes, condos, townhouses, etc. So 202, that's the first time we've seen over 202, right? Or we've seen over 200 in quite some time. In the last 7 days, we've had 34 single-family homes hit the market, 23 go under contract, and 20 closed. One of the driving factors, as always, is mortgage rates are still low. They've come up slightly, but so slightly, they really haven't come up. I think we went from a 3.037 to 0.068, and 15-year fix is at a 2.3%. So interest rates are still extremely low, and people are still buying. So again, I know people have been saying, oh, the market softened a little bit. It really hasn't. When you go from a 2.1 absorption rate months to 2.25, that's pretty negligible. So since February, we've been holding pretty steady around the same. So we've seen a plateau, but that plateau is way up here.
Okay, well, something to consider is the location of where you're looking to buy a home.
Location.
And, you know, being close to a school is something I've always wondered about, and what some of the benefits can be with that if your home is right there, or what some of the cons can be as well.
Well, you know, pros and cons can be different things to different people, but what I did was I just brought it in general terms, what some pros and what some cons could be. So the first one that we'll go over, the pros of buying a home near school. And one of the pros is you have a nearby playground and green area. So whether you have kids or you have a dog, you know, you've got a playground for the kids to play in, you got a green area for the dog to run, or for yourself for that matter, to go out play football, soccer, whatever it is you want to do. It's a public school, it's public area, and you have public access. So that would be, you know, definitely one of the pros that I would consider a pro, living next to a school. The next one that we have is the kids can walk to school. I know not a lot of kids walk to school these days. You and I probably did. I know I walked to school, and it was we didn't live near the school, but having the kids walk to school, I mean, that can be really fun. It's a great experience. It's a good way for them to socialize outside of the school environment and have some independence. You know, so I would definitely consider that a pro. And then the very next pro is your increased property value. So inherently, homes around a school are going to have that property value stay. Even if the market does soften, you're going to have the property value of a home around a school stay up and still increase. And that's because most people that maybe have a family and kids, they do want to live near a school. So that would be, you know, another reason to do it.
Less time for commute. It makes sense. Easy access, like you said. Free playgrounds. You don't have to install one in your backyard. Okay, but we know that there's also the other side to what goes along with living next to a school. What are some of those?
So with every pro comes a con, and we do have some cons here. So increased traffic. Now, living right next to the school, you're going to have not only increased traffic Monday through Friday, 8 to 3, but also parking. So if you live near a high school or something like that, it might be hard to get in and out of your driveway. It might be hard to find parking around your house, but that would definitely be something that I think anybody would say, gosh, I don't want all that traffic around my house. That's what you're going to get living near a school.
And safety reasons as well.
Absolutely,
for your little
especially
ones.
if you have little ones, you know. And then the next con coming up is school emergencies. Now, this was something really hard for me to put on here. And this is something that unfortunately is at the forefront of everybody's mind in the United States of America right now, but school emergencies. And when a school has to go into lockdown, the neighborhood around it is going to be affected. I hope that it never happens to any school in our area or in our country for that matter, but you know, unfortunately it does. And so when a school goes in lockdown and you're around that, be prepared to stay in your house and have your daily life affected. that's definitely would be a con. And then the very next one is in direct contrast to the last pro that we had, but it's harder to sell. And so what I mean by that is your property values may stay up, but if you take 10 buyers and 3 of them absolutely don't want to live near a school because of the cons that we just mentioned, you shrink your buyer pool. And in shrinking your buyer pool, it means that your house may just be on the market a little bit longer and make it a little harder to sell. But with that said, I think that's definitely down here compared to what the other ones we went with.
Okay, great things to consider for everybody. Look at both lists and decide what's best for you. But this has been Real Estate with Jeff. If you have questions for Jeff White of White House Realty, make sure you go to his website, bizmanproperties.com.
All right, coming up next, Marlo is going to let us know what we should celebrate on today's National Day calendar.
And we'll let you know the latest happening in entertainment news. That's coming up next.